Hello everyone, I'm Eric Schmorris. Welcome back. Forza Horizon 2 Storm Island. Got the first barn find on the island, so I figured I'd start off finding out what it is. Oh, there is only one, I guess. At least that says 11 out of 11, not like the freaking load screen that says I have like 151 out of 150 bonus boards.
You're totally gonna have some fun in this one.
Cool. Am I? Guess we'll find out. Okay, so let's go back because shut up. Let's go back to the place because let's fast travel because it's free and it's quicker. Basically, let's figure out what tournament I'm gonna do. Get a car. Shut up. Get a car. Championship sign up. Shine up. Let's do the off-road. No. Super hot hatch. Hot hatch. Hot hatch. Let's do that. Let's,
Hey, how's things?
what do I want to do? Mercedes? Audi? Let's do the Audi. Yeah, let's go for that. Really, I don't know what I was choosing, but I'm just gonna choose one. Ooh, fancy. Let's go for that. Let's buy the car. Let it take 8 years to save and process all that. Upgrade it. Then go do some races. Although first, I think it's gonna be what's his face, Jonathan. I still don't know what his real name is. But go to the garage. Yes. No, no. Let me just do the auto upgrade. I don't want to actually.
This is a super hot hatch championship. We've got a few different events in this one, all of which should be
3 races
by a little layer of fog that's due any minute now. Choose a race.
Woo. Let's go for the discount board. Let's go for that. Garage. Upgrades.
Hey, how's it going?
Auto upgrade.
What can I do to help you?
Shut up. That's what you can do to help me. I wish, because they have the Storm Island upgrades, but I don't want to do the manual upgrade. I wish they had like an option where it's just like, okay, here's Class B, here's Class A, here's Class A Storm Island. Like, you know, where it automatically does the Storm Island upgrades, but also upgrades you to Class B at the same time. That would be so much more useful. So much more useful.
Turn right. In 100 yards, turn left.
Thank you, Veronica. I mean, I kind of know it's literally like right around the corner. I don't really need you to tell me where to go, but I appreciate it. I think that is literally the first time I've ever said I appreciate Veronica. But that tree too, I don't appreciate them. They can go fuck themselves. So am I supposed to be able to get through there? Because I can't. Am I just going like way too slow? How do I get in there? Oh, found it. Got it. I'm good. Oh, I was just going too slow. Got it. I only have 5 of those boards. Okay. Let's go. Farm trail or whatever this said. I'm gonna do the farm trail. Getting notifications on my phone. I don't care. What are you telling me? Stuff? Wow, that's great. Wasn't important. Storm Island, super hot hatch. It's raining. It's actually storming Brawl. Ooh. Is that the name of the race? I can't remember if that's the name of the race or that's the type of.
This is your first Brawl event. It's an off-road circuit, but with some added obstacles and hazards on the track, just to keep you on your toes.
So it's a race, but with random crap on the track. Didn't you have that in some of the other races? What makes that a brawl? Like, that's worse than you calling the one race a gauntlet when it literally was just a race. Like, there's nothing special about it. It's just, oh, there's a race. Let's call it a gauntlet. Great. That's gonna really make it seem way more challenging than it is. I mean, it was challenging, but I don't see any obstacles on the track. Oh no! There's a slight thing in the center. What? It's like whoever designed the races in Storm Island was like, okay, we want to make it feel like you're in a rally race, but we don't want to actually make a rally racing game. So, fuck it. Let's just put a slight obstacle and say that it's rally. Wait, was that the only obstacle? They put stuff in the middle of the track. It was literally just that one thing. What? How's this different from any other race? In the other races, the ones you didn't call brawls, you had random things in the middle, where it was like, oh, well, now you gotta go between these two things. What makes this different? Nothing. It's the exact same freaking race. Am I still on average? I think I'm still on average for AI. I might have to raise that because they seem way too easy now. I mean, for the gauntlet, average was difficult as hell. Now it's like, oh, well. It's just a leisurely drive. Just having fun. Just, don't mind me. Just a Sunday driving. It's amazing. This is actually way too easy. See, if I was playing it just on my own, you know, if I was playing it on my own just to finish the game, I might do it on average. Like just to get through the game, just to do it 100%. But even this is like a point where it's like, yeah, I feel like this should be more difficult. I feel like I should have made this tougher. So I'm going to next episode. Unless I'm just that good at brawls. I mean, it could be that one. It could be that this race is actually very difficult, and I'm just amazing at it. Who knows? Who the hell knows? That's a tree. See, the fact that I ran into a tree right as soon as I was about to finish, and, yeah, there's still no one behind me.
That's a win. Well done.
Tells me that was way too easy. I beat him by 7 seconds. Think I gotta raise the difficulty back up. I completely forgot that I lowered it for the gauntlet. And, I honestly didn't think it would be much of a big deal. But I guess there's, like, a gap, like a skill gap with the gauntlet, so it's actually, like, a lot more difficult than it seems. Or not a lot more difficult than it seems, but it's a lot more difficult than other races around the same, yeah. It's just teleport, fast travel, whatever you want to call it. Because I don't really care. The only thing I would get is roads driven and bonus boards, which I can get those at any time. And the speed traps, which again, like, I can get all those at any time. I mean, I'm probably, after I'm done with this, whether I do it on stream at some point or whether I just do it in my spare time, I'm going to get all the bonus boards and everything. I'm gonna do it anyway, so it doesn't matter whether I get it during this video or not. It's not like there's a ton of them, not to mention the fact that I have the treasure map, so that kind of, gives it away. Shut up, phone. What do you want? I don't care. Cross-country circuit? Is it really cross-country?
This will be your first cross-country circuit event. It's cross-country in a circuit.
Going to murder him. in his sleep. How much you want to bet this race is identical to the rest of the races, just with a different name? It's 2 laps. I just want to see. World map. That's not very cross-country. I'm assuming it's like, oh, it goes over different terrains. Well, guess what? So did every other race I've done so far. Oh, it goes off-road. That's what makes it much more different. Much more different than every other race I've done that, you know, also went off-road. Like, okay. Like, if you're gonna do different kind of races, that's fine. But at least try. At least try to make them different from each other. Don't just call them different things and then hope no one notices. That's basically what the developers did. They're basically like, oh, well, let's just call it a cross-country circuit. It'll do the exact same thing that every other race has done. They've done plenty of races like this that weren't called cross-country circuits. Let's hope they don't notice. Let's hope that they actually see this as a new and fun race type. Guess what, game? I don't. I see this as exactly the same thing I've been doing the entire game. Not even just in Storm Island. Like, this is the same kind of thing I've been doing in the main series game. And you didn't call it a fucking whatever it is, cross-country then. You just called it a race. It was like, I don't remember what it was called. It was like some sort of off-road related thing. But shh. How much you want to bet? It records that clip, but then it also records it again because I'm gonna get a Skillzilla one. Oh, never mind. I crashed. The only thing that makes this race different is I don't have a good car for this, I feel. So I'm not going to be able to win. Did I set it to like highly skilled too soon? Did I set it to highly skilled too soon? Fuck you! Foot itches. Okay. Now I have one shoe on because I had to take the one off to scratch my foot. So now I just have one shoe on. Doesn't matter, I'm not walking. I'm driving. I'm using my fingers to drive. I'm not even driving a real car. And if I was, who'd care if I was wearing one shoe? No one. No one can see your feet when you drive. Unless you're, like, controlling the steering wheel with your feet, in which case, you deserve to crash. Unless you don't have arms, in which case that's like, and you have the controls for the, like the, what? I did not miss that! I went right the fuck through it. Race bullshit. These races. Bullshit. Triple pass, drift. I don't really care. Like, skills, I really don't care about anymore. Because they really don't matter to me. Like, I got the achievement. Like, I got the achievement for... Fucking hell. I got the achievement for getting 100,000 skill combo in Storm Island. And I already have all the skills, so it really doesn't affect me in any way if I get more skill points. Like, I get so slight experience from it. That's the best that I get from it. It's like, oh, you get like 300 experience. Well, you know what? That doesn't really help in any way. Oh, I got 325 experience for skill chain. How? Okay, the one that I missed a few tries ago, I went like right through that last one. I mostly missed it. That one I almost missed. Like that one, I didn't miss it, but it would have been at least more understandable if it marked it as missed. And that time, I feel like that wasn't that the checkpoint. I feel like I did the exact same thing and it counted at that time. This game can be stupid sometimes. But you know what? I'm in first. So I'm just gonna stay calm. I'm gonna focus. Focus enough to not die. I wanna fuck you! Go away! I don't want you! Don't get too much air. Because I feel like I got too much air the last time I went off that jump. And you really don't want to get too much air in this game. Because then because you can't, it's not one of those games where you can control yourself in the air. So if you get too much air, it's just, where's the rest of them? I mean, I'm not like complaining or anything, but okay, there's some. Fuck. That turn sucked. I keep like taking these turns way too fast, and then I end up just like sliding. I don't know if Storm Island like equipment, if like I would have upgraded with Storm Island gear, if that would have helped, or if it's just one of those where, oh, it's because I suck. Like, I don't know if the Storm Island stuff, I don't know how much that actually helps. Like, I don't know if it actually would keep me from sliding as much, or if it's just one of those where it's like, oh, it does, like, it slightly helps you, but if you, it's not really gonna make a difference. Because I'm almost at the 20-minute mark, and I don't want this to be another episode where I only get through 2 races, because that's been pretty much every episode so far. I got through 3 races, I think, the first episode, just because I had that introductory race. I got through 2 races the second episode. This is only the second race this episode. I want to get through at least 3. Maybe get through the 4th one, so that I can do the gauntlet, so that I can hopefully get to the gauntlet next episode. But I don't want this to be a freaking another 2 race episode. Especially since I need, what, 12? What was it, 15 or 12 total? It was 12 total. I have 3 trophies. I need 9 more, which I'll get from 3 gauntlets. So if I do 2 races each episode, that would be 6 to get through. Like, let's say 6. I flipped. Let's say I get through 2 in this, the next episode 1 in this and 1 in the next tournament, then in the episode after I get through the last 2 races in that frustrated. But that would be 3 episodes, then a gauntlet. So 4 episodes just to get through 1 level. That'd be 12 episodes. This series would be almost to the same level of the freaking Forza, the freaking Forza Horizon, like the main game. Because that was what, 20-something episodes? Okay, maybe not quite that much. But it would end up being like 15 episodes. I was doing this mostly because I figured it'd be like a 5-episode series. It's definitely not going to be 5 episodes, but let's keep it at a semi-reasonable amount of episodes. Not freaking like 50. Oh god. Oh god. I had hair in my face, which was caused, like, my nose itched. It didn't really help in any way. But I'm good. I can catch them. These 2 I can pass pretty easily. It's, maybe. Maybe I can pass them pretty easily. I guess I gotta get to a good point to be able to pass them, but I could probably pass them pretty easily. Then the other guy I just need to catch up to. Well, now I gotta pass 3 people, and then the first place guy I need to catch up to. But either way, it shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad. No! Son of a... I just want to punch something, and there's nothing around me to punch. There's nothing around me to punch. So it's like... Also, I realized that, like, a bunch of videos I've recorded, I keep forgetting, like this video, I keep forgetting to turn on the light in my room. I usually turn on the light to make sure that the lighting for the webcam is fine. Because it's summer, and I've just been, it's been, light out while I'm still recording. I've just been completely forgetting. Luckily, the webcam still shows up and everything. It's still good. But I should probably start remembering that. Whoops, whoops, whoops. That was all my fault. I just was not paying attention. Although, what's his face gave me a boost. I have not been paying attention to names. The white car, who's probably in 3rd place right now, from the way it looked. He gave me a boost, so I'm happy about that. What I'm not happy about is that I hear engines to my right, which means someone's right next to me. Oh, they're still behind me, but they're pretty damn close. They are pretty damn close. So let's, stay away from them. Okay, I've led a lap for the first time, I think, in this entire race. And I made that turn without completely screwing it up. I didn't, like, go full speed into that turn. That one I also did not hit the wall, so, this is a good race. I'm doing it. I'm doing it! You proud of me yet? I can race! I learned how to race! I mean, to be fair, I did have to, lower the difficulty of the AI. But, yeah, details. I'm still finally finishing this race. Although, I shouldn't say that, because I think the last time I got... I think the one time I did this race, I just ran into a house, and, I don't think I've passed that house yet. I think that was right there. Okay, past that point, so, at least that specific house we don't have to worry about. There's still plenty of ways I can screw this up, like how I almost did right there. Almost just completely forgot to turn. But, I'm good. I got this. Got this. If I don't got this, then...
Alright, nice work.
Ugh. Okay.
Dude, your Metro 6R4 is up and running. She's ready to collect next time you're at the garage.
Great. Let's do one more race. Let's do this race. Oh, goody. It's another brawl. You know what that means? Absolutely nothing. It means that it's going to be the exact same as every other race I've done so far. just with an obstacle. Wonder what it's gonna be this time. They're just gonna put, you know, a cone in the middle of the road. Just one cone. Make it challenging. Because God forbid I have to go around something. I don't even care. I'm gonna keep it on average because I don't really want to risk having to redo this race. I'll probably put it on highly skilled again if I remember for the next episode, but this episode at this point I need an easy-ish win. I'm glad I didn't hit the tree there, because that could have been bad. See, we don't need obstacles in the middle of the road. We have enough obstacles on the side of the road that I hit. Obstacles in the middle of the road, all that does is, actually nothing, because I've actually not really hit. Oh, it's one of those things. You know, one of those things that was in the freaking rally tournament. You know, the one where I was in the Subaru. But those weren't brawls. Those weren't brawls. Those were completely different. Okay. I think I came in too hot there. Went a little overboard with the speed. But, I think we're still doing pretty good. If I get third, I'm fine. Because the best, I didn't look at the scores, but the best anyone could have is 32 points? Because I think first is 4 ahead, right? So the best they could have is 32 points. Since I got first in both races. Which, me at 14 points for third, I'd bring myself to 54. The best they could have is 52. So as long as I get third, I'm good. So I'm completely fine with not passing either of them. I mean, obviously it'd be nice to get first, but I just took everything out. So it doesn't really matter. I've had my fun. I've had my fun. Although I think I can get fourth, because I think fourth is 12 points then, which I always win the tie. So really, if I get fourth, it's the same deal. I'm still gonna win. But you know what? I'm just gonna go for first. Screw you guys. You don't shut up. I don't know. My mind is still aggravated from the freaking cross-country race. The cross-country race kicked my ass. Let's put that out there.
That's it. Keep racking up those
The brawls did not. Oh wow. I was way ahead. I could have gotten even worse than I thought I could have, and I still would have won. But, you know what? I'm a champion. I'm a winner!
chips secured. That was some
I'm a winner.
that last race.
Okay. Let's... You know what? I feel like I've been recording plenty. I feel like that second race was way more of a pain in the ass than it needed to be. So... what I'm going to do, I'm just going to end this episode here. Next episode, another tournament. Maybe a gauntlet if I can get through the tournament fast enough. Actually, let's see which tournament I'm going to do. Let's see which one I want to do. Yes, zoom in on the car so I can just go right in. Championship sign up. Let's do the US Street Muscle. Yeah. This is gonna suck. It's gonna just be awful.
Dude, what's up? How can I help?
Because they're all rear-wheel drive. Which, me and rear-wheel drive have never mixed. Let's, I got all the Fast and Furious cars. It's recommending all of them. I can only drive one. Let's choose, let's choose this one. Sure. Isn't that the default color? Yes. Yes, obtain this car for free because it's DLC. So anyway, next episode, this thing. I'll be in this thing. So I am going to end this episode here. Thanks for watching. See you next time.